Back at it again. Okay, so this is a update to my last update. I'm kind of isolating because I kind of mentioned slightly. You gotta excuse me. I'm always messing with myself when I come on video. Isn't that black? Like, I don't know what it is. Anyway, so I mentioned something about Corona. I mentioned before as well that I don't like passing much commentary on other people's posts or lives or whatever experiences they're going through, because you don't know. Your walk is not anybody else's walk. And I keep seeing people that are having certain issues, and other people are coming at them sideways, like, oh, I don't have that, I haven't experienced. Nobody gives a fuck what you've experienced, okay? You are not me and I am not you. You look like yourself and I look like myself. People are not gonna react or respond to us the same. I'm on a whole nother fucking lane. Feel me? You don't have the same, like, nothing. We're all different creatures. We all have our purposes. We all have our paths to fulfill. Stop trying to equate or acting like you're training somebody on. You can't. That's not chill. Do your thing. Focus on you. Why is that so hard for people to do? Like, man, you shouldn't be having a, like somebody just told us, like, having to explain shit. What else did I want to talk about? Yeah, so my little mention of the disease shit. And judgment. I can't sit up here and tell you what's real or what's fake, what applies to you or what doesn't, because I'm living my existence. You might be in 2D, you might be in 3D, I might be in multiple Ds, I might have bigger vision, I might have predisposition to certain things in my genetic composition, foods that I've eaten that you don't normally. You can't tell people, this is X, Y, Z. Muslims and Christians and fucking Buddhists, and everybody has their own lane. It's fucking music, excuse me. People have their paths. Not all paths are meant to go to the same destination. Let people take their own road and do what works for them, Sometimes you just gotta listen and listen to listen and not listen to fucking respond. Just shut up. Shit. That's not to say nothing against nobody. I've been witnessing that a couple of times, but I don't know, maybe I'm just on a whole nother, like, sphere of processing information and responding. I rarely have a response. If you're going through something or you're not, that's where you are supposed to be at this moment in time. You don't have to be doing what I'm doing. You don't have to see things how I see things. You have to have your own experience, ultimately. Yeah? So, back to my little issue, I'm gonna run up the video. This music gets on my nerve, I'm sorry. Shit. Let me put my Snow Allegra on. I'll come back to y'all, bye. Okay, I have happy music, I'm back to normal. Alright, so I'm playing with my face and I'm messing with it and shit. I need to turn this down. So, if I look shiny or, like, oily, I have vapor rub all over me. So, I'm not sure where I left off, but let people go through what they're going through. And don't try to say yay, nay, go this other way. That's not for you. Sometimes just Zhuzh, let it be. Let go and let God. So, why am I isolating? The video, it's gonna speak for itself. But, so my first incident was on the ferry coming from Dar. I've been back and forth like all week, and I am so spent. Like, I just sitting down, sitting my ass down. Like, I'm going too hard, doing too much. I initially came to Dar es Salaam to like scout to see if I liked it, to see if it vibes with me. Is it better than Zanzibar? Because I love my houses in Zanzibar, and but I didn't like the place. Like, it's just, I'm allergic to that. I've finally determined that I'm allergic to fucking Zanzibar, period. And they have a horrid cat infestation. I can't be around them at all. So, came to scout, possible business, potential. Do I like the place? Do I like the people? I know there was a lot of black people that are coming here, so I was like, let me come peep that scene. Next topic. Oh my god. Yeah, so I determined it might be a go, but I didn't want to commit to anything. So I was kind of like at a crossroads. And I was gonna head out to West Africa. And then we were sitting down somewhere out with somebody that works with one of the embassies, and they mentioned lockdowns coming up and being careful about where you go and do you want to be there for an extended length of time. So that kind of came to a screeching halt somewhat, but I'm taking it day by day. And so again, I was on a ferry, somebody coughed, and my chest immediately started responding. This little thing they got floating in the air does not waste no time. It will take you down, depending on your system, within 30 minutes to an hour. You'll start, if you're woke and you're self-aware, you know your body, you'll notice changes within a short period of time. So, yeah, my chest was getting tightening up, and I knew I was reacting, but I was fine because I knew I had my stuff at home to fix myself within like a day or two. It was all good, and I went back to Dar es Salaam, and I was at KFC because I couldn't really get good food, I felt like, in Zanzibar. Primarily because if they did have good food, I could not really be there because they would always have strays roaming around. So I was sitting up in KFC, thank God it's enclosed, there's not strays, and yeah, okay. It's great. It's much greater for me. Yeah, so I'm sitting in there, these people come in, this bitch starts fucking sneezing. She wasn't coughing. It was like a cough sneeze, but it was more so sneezing. She sneezes like 3 times. She's far enough away from me, but I'm knowledgeable enough to know that the spores from her fucking mouth are gonna end up circulating back to where I'm at. I didn't do nothing. Normally I would have gotten up, or I did. I covered my shirt, but you know, you don't want to be an asshole, but you have to protect yourself, especially in these times. You don't know what the fuck people carrying, what they got going on. So I put the thing over my nose for a bit, but then I ended up taking it down because I think I was eating or something. Long story short, within a short little time frame, the next thing you know, I'm getting like tingles in my throat, and I'm like, fucking hell. Like, I can't be around no unknown fucking stimulations or nothing. Like, I take that in. Like, anyway, so basically I caught the bitch's germs after I just fixed the little Rona symptoms. So now I'm flushing this out. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I took zinc. I just had honey and ACV, which is apple cider vinegar. I put some iodine and oregano in my water. I have like everything laid out on my table, so I think that's kind of the summary of what I wanted to discuss. Just, you know, be mindful, be polite. We're living in not so very great times, so don't try to enforce your ideologies upon anybody. Not any one of us has the answers. You ain't got the answer, Sway, okay? Just fall the fuck back. Got that shit, bitch. Yeah, so, yeah, be cool. I always, like, say shit about being cool, and it sounds like it's funny and it's a joke or whatever, but, yeah, be cool. And don't come here or move to a new place and start seeking out, like, new crews and new friendships and all that. It's good to meet people and, you know, but what I'll always say is test the waters, test the spirits. And people are not always gonna... Third tries the charm. Yeah, so as I was saying, people are not always gonna be what they initially present themselves to be. People are gonna have masks on. You have to test the spirits. Throw little diversions out there. I don't know, I'm just not a trusting person because I deal with a lot of BS and fake phony bullshit. People don't know how to act when they can't categorize or classify you. People always trying to throw you in little boxes, and I don't fit in boxes. Interdisciplinary, I'm very multifaceted. I'm not in no square or peg or a hole, nothing. I don't fit, and I don't try to fit. I don't want to. I just do me. So a lot of times people can't, you know, when they can't place you, they use all these like tactics or whatever, which I don't have time for. So again, just be careful, be mindful, you know, be cordial, keep it surface level, and shit. If people want to prove themselves, let them show you who they really are. Trying to get tight and wasting your resources, your time, your energy, your efforts, and motherfuckers come around and fucking betray you, and I'm not dealing with none of that shit. Just fall the fuck back, you know? Like, oh, cool, I'll see you out and about. I don't want to know your business. I don't want to know nothing about you. Like, whatever I find out, I find out. But I just don't go out of my way to mix. I'm not mixy, like they say in some certain circles. So, I'm more so of a wallflower. Fly on the wall. Anyway. Let me let y'all watch my little clips. And I'll be back later in the week when I don't have this shit in my throat. By the grace of God, hallelujah, amen. Thank you, Lord. I'm thinking of taking an excursion shortly. I don't really like forests and jungles, and I'm more of a sea baby, but maybe I'll check out a waterfall or something soon. Bring that to your feed, if you will. Good night, skedaddles. Back at it again. This is my view. Let me show you the check-in process. that's the city view. I can't wait if I'm breathing hard again. Annoying camera. This time I'm going back to Zanzibar to pick up my car. Guests. Yeah, so yeah, I gotta hook up because my little peoples are trying to protect me or whatever. They got me a crib because I wasn't sure if I wanted to be there for the length of a lease agreement, because most of these you have to pay 3 months up front. And somebody I know has like an empty crib, so they were like, just go stay in it and keep it up, and we'll ship you a car. Because that's how I roll. Bye, I'll talk to you later. Enjoy my view. Hey, you guys. I was just on the Dar ferry and this motherfucker coughed. And I was pissed because it was just a fucking wide open mouth cough. I can't show myself because it's dark and you can't see when I switch the camera. But yeah, so basically, I got Rona on the fucking ferry. Don't laugh at me. It's not funny. It's true. Because, like, my chest started getting tight. He coughed the second time and I got up and walked to another seat. The whole fucking ferry ride, my chest starts getting knotted up on the right side. It spreads to the left. My throat starts itching. I ain't had no fucking throat problems. Then my nose starts getting watery. I'm like, this fucking stupid bitch. I wanted to get up and go tell him, like, nigga, you got the fucking virus. You need to go fucking fix yourself. Okay? So I came home. I got my little treatment. Oh, let me show you. I'll show you this in the light when I do a proper thing. But that's my elderberry. And then I took a zinc. But I ran out of water, so I'm trying to drink some water so it floods through my veins. But I'm going to drink this Schweppes, which I'm scared to drink because you're not supposed to drink sugar with it. But yeah, I know the fucking symptoms. I know when that shit is in my body, so I'm gonna sleep it off tonight. I better be fucking fine tomorrow. Bye, horse. Thanks for listening to my sob story again. Night. Morning. This is the morning after my little video last night. Yeah, so I guess my symptoms are gone. I woke up and I guess I sweated it out. I think I'm inflamed again. I'm just now realizing when my face is swollen. I didn't used to realize my face was swollen when I was having allergic reactions, but now it's happening so often I can tell. Anyway, so basically this morning I woke up and I guess I took a kind of self-check and my chest tightness was gone. I went to the bathroom and all my forehead was like oily, so I think that means I sweated it out, because when I got it in the States, I'm not even gonna tell you what happened. Somebody gave me a hug intentionally, and I went home and started like shutting down, and I'm like, I didn't do nothing today. And I was about to fall asleep and I was like, oh, let me take this elderberry right quick. This is what I was showing you last night. You take one of these motherfuckers if you're having symptoms and you're self-aware and you know how to tell there's something not right. You take one of these motherfuckers, the same fucking, in 5-10 minutes, that bitch will start going. My issue was I didn't drink water. Normally I have a big ass bottle of water, but I've been traveling, so I didn't have none stocked up. Yeah, this is a killer. And I'll show you my zinc tablet when I find it. But yeah, zinc and that shit. So my husband had told me back then when it happened that he came home and I was on the couch and he was like he was scared for me because like I was sweating profusely. And I think I was asleep or half asleep, so he didn't tell me till like later on. And I was like, oh shit, like I took my gummies, like I was probably sweating the shit out. Because when you get sick with like flu or other things and you take meds, typically the toxins start getting released. Excuse me for digging my nose. Yeah, so I'm better now, I guess. I'll kind of monitor. I'll take another one of these, actually, the elderberry gummy. Because I think that's just phase 1 of shedding it. But to totally flush it out, you have to keep fighting it until it's 100%. I think I'm probably 90-95%. But yeah, it's gone, I can tell. My throat isn't scratchy. My nose isn't. There's still like the mild something on my left side. I think that's where my heart is, but I'm good. So, like I said before, know yourself. If you start feeling any kind of wonky way, hit that shit instantly. Just start fighting it. I told one of my little officer friends, he was laughing at me. He was like, oh, just open the windows and breathe some fresh air. So it rained this morning and I actually did that. But when he told me that, I took in very long, deep breaths and it actually worked. It helped. Like with the chest tightness, I noticed it wasn't hurting as much. I don't know what that does, but he was right. He was like, just relax. He was like, and get some good air circulation. So I did super. I held my breath in and then released. Try it. You might like it. Bye. We're pulling out. Okay, this time I need to turn the camera around. Those are people sitting out on the front deck. Isn't that hot? It's so hot.